Hey guys, I'm here today to talk about Stirling Soap Company's electric sheep shave soap, and yeah, these are just some of my thoughts about the soap. Um, the smell is really strong. I'm probably gonna have to rank it about a 9. I don't want to give it a 10 because I'm sure there's stronger smelling soaps out there. I just don't know about them. But yeah, it's definitely strong. Uh, when I first shaved with its soap, I noticed that after I was done shaving, you can definitely smell it more so than other soaps. This soap kind of lingered a little bit, which is good because I liked it. And this soap has citronella in it, and I guess there's a lot of people that associate that with some sort of pesticide or bug spray. I'm not really sure which one they're referring to. So the sense that I'm getting is you either like this soap or you don't like it. There's no middle ground. And I'm gonna go ahead and shave with it today, and just kind of give you my thoughts on it and and how I feel about it. And so today I'm going to be using a Semogue 620 boar brush. Probably one of the better bang for your buck brushes out there for boar brush. If you're looking for a boar brush, a good beginner brush, this is really nice once it's broken in. It takes a little bit to break it in, but once you do, it lathers soap up really nicely. And I'm going to be using my Razorock Slant. So if you guys are out there in the market and you don't want to spend a lot of money on a slant razor, this Razorock Slant is really nice. Supposedly it's on par with the Merkur, I think 37C, which is one of Merkur's slant razors. I think this was about $15, $20, something like that, with the bamboo handle, which is really nice. It's real easy to grip. So I've enjoyed some really nice shaves with this. And I'll be using these Dorco Platinum blades. I don't know if you guys can see those. Yeah, Dorco Platinum ST300. I don't get great shades with these with my other razors, but when I put it in this slant, I get pretty decent shades with them. And also, I wanted to comment that if you are kind of on the fence about getting this electric sheep and you like citrus smells or citrus scents, I'd recommend just checking it out. What I did is I grabbed one of the sample pucks that they had on Stirling's website. I think they're about $3. It's pretty reasonable, and you don't wind up with, like, I believe the regular size is about 5 ounces worth of soap. That's just sitting there if you don't like it. This is probably the best sample size that I've seen out there for the price, I should say, and it fits perfect in the tins that Stirling also sells. I think these are the 4-ounce tins. These are the smaller tins that they offer, and the soap fits just exactly right in here. You just kind of push it down and it'll stay on there, no problem. And the puck sizes are about 1 ounce in size, so it's a really good large amount of quantity. You're gonna get a fair amount of shaves out of that, and you'll be able to figure out if you like something or not. What I did is I ordered a whole bunch of samples, and some worked out for me and some didn't, and I'm glad that I did because I probably saved a bunch of money. And you can just put the sticker that the samples come in right on top of the tin that Stirling sells, and it looks pretty legit. You know, you don't have to keep it in a little Tupperware or some other container that wasn't necessarily meant to store shaving soaps. The one thing I will say though is that the label is not waterproof. So you might want to cover it up with soap or try not to get it wet at all. I just try to keep it out of the way of water. I'll just take off the cap and put it aside where it's not going to get wet. But you should be fine. So let's go ahead and lather up this brush. Another thing I want to comment on about the soap is I believe there's eucalyptus in here. So if the citronella wasn't enough, there's also eucalyptus, and I think it's mentholated as well. You're definitely going to feel this when you lather up your face. So if you're familiar with Razorock Green, you're going to get that same cooling effect, but it's definitely going to be a little bit stronger. Stirling also sells other products or other shave soaps that are mentholated, and it will cool your face down. So if you're familiar with that sensation, you're going to get that same sensation with this soap as well. So that's just a heads up. And the smell is just filling up my bathroom already. Really, really strong, but in a good way. So all right, well, let's lather up. Yeah, this is definitely a really nice smell. I think for the springtime, for the summertime, when it's nice and warm and bright outside, this would definitely be really nice to use. I've never really been one of those guys that has soaps that he uses just one season or one occasion. I try to use them whenever I want to use them, you know. As you can see, this soap lathers up really nicely. Lots of nice thick lather. Again, you're probably going to get the same exact performance out of every single soap that you order from Stirling. Just excellent stuff, high quality stuff. These people know what they're doing. So since I'm using my slant, I just might do 2 passes. It depends on how close of a shave I get after my first pass. We'll go ahead and reevaluate where I'm at. Nice cushion. Again, you're going to feel a slight tingling with this soap. It's not overpowering at all. You know, there's some soaps out there that it just gets more and more intense. I know Stirling has, I think it's called Glacial Chill, Lemon Glacial Chill, something like that. Which I also have, and it's also really nice. What I've noticed is that Stirling is really on point with all of their citrus scents. They don't smell too candy-ish. Which is exactly what I want in a citrus scented soap. Because I've noticed some soaps and aftershaves and shaving products, if it's citrus scented, they can kind of tend to be a little bit on the candy side, and this smells like actual natural citrus, whatever the citrus may be. It could be lime, lemon. I have the grapefruit, which is my favorite grapefruit. I also have Tobbs's grapefruit, and that probably is the closest you're gonna get to an actual grapefruit, like zest. It smells very smells very realistic. The Stirling grapefruit smells like what a ruby red, a sweet ruby red grapefruit would smell like. I love it. I wish they would have a matching aftershave, because that would just make my day. There's tons of slickness. Very nice. The skin is not all dried out like I get sometimes with some soaps. Alright, let's see how the second pass goes. I might not need a third one. I guess if I do, it's probably because of this blade. I don't want to have all these blades go to waste. I've got 100 packs, so the next time I'll do a sample size pack instead of ordering 100. This brush is just jam-packed with soap. And I love this scent. I feel it's more lemony, but it's not really lemon. I'm not sure I've ever smelled citronella before. But I can kind of see how someone might associate this with a bug spray or maybe some sort of medication. Like I'm thinking maybe like some sort of medicated flu tea, like Theraflu or something like that. And I kind of do get that vibe whenever I use anything that's mentholated too. I associate it with Vicks Vapor Rub. So I'm not a huge fan of mentholated products, excuse me. I think I got enough soap on this brush to do 20 passes, because that is jam-packed with goodness. Alright, second pass. I don't know if you guys can hear, but this razor has a good amount of feedback as you're shaving. Which is something I like. I know I've shaved in the past and sometimes I don't hear anything. I can barely feel the razor cutting the whiskers. Which it is. But I just like hearing that sound. Something a little bit satisfying about hearing it. Just reapply a little bit of lather here. It's typically my trouble spot, my lip. always seem to forget that on my neck. It tends to grow this way, right? So on my first pass, I should be shaving like this, right? And then on my second pass like this, but everywhere else on my face on my first pass I have to shave pretty much up to down, top to down. So if you guys want a better shave, you should kind of figure out what direction that your hair grows in. That way you can kind of do the with the grain or across the grain and against the grain method. But I always get good shaves, pretty much any direction I go in. But so far so good. I think I'm gonna stop here. I think 2 passes was enough. I could go for an extra smooth shave, the baby butt smooth shave, as everyone calls it. But I think I'm good. This is close enough. I'm probably gonna shave tomorrow night, anyways. My face feels nice and hydrated as always. I basically get that same face feel with any really good tallow soap, and Stirling is definitely among the best tallow soaps that's out there. And I still have a ton of lather in this brush. I might have overloaded it a little bit. I wasn't even loading it that long. But I'd rather have an excess amount of lather and soap in my brush than not have enough. And if you guys are ever shaving and you feel like your lather is too thin, you don't have enough, just go ahead and get some more soap, load some more soap on that brush. It's not going to hurt anything. It'll help you get a better shave. So I really like this Slant Razor by Razorock, Razor Blade by Razorock. The blade I'm not too crazy about, but definitely if you use this slant, all those blades that you have lying around that you probably weren't going to use, you can go ahead and throw it in a slant razor. It doesn't have to be a Razorock, and it'll probably give you a lot better performance out of that blade. So yeah, let me go ahead and apply my Thayers. I love this stuff. This stuff is really good for your skin. I found that if you have any blemishes, or you get a random zit every once in a while, even a cut, if you go ahead and put some of this on there, it helps with the healing time too. That's probably because of the witch hazel in here. Again, Thayers, unscented. You can find this in, I think, peach and lemon and rose and cucumber. I think they had some other scents as well too. Really excellent stuff. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this aftershave balm. It's also by Stirling. It's their mentholated unscented aftershave balm, and you just need a tiny little bit, and this is all I'm going to use. It's about a dime size, maybe. Just rub it on your hands. That's all you need. Oh. Menthol heaven. This definitely has a good kick to it. It does smell a little bit too mentholy, but that scent goes away after a couple minutes or so. So again, I just these were just my thoughts on the electric sheep shave soap by Stirling. Yeah, okay. And my face feels amazing afterwards. You know, what more can I say? Stirling just makes awesome soaps. And also on another note, if you guys have never ordered anything from Stirling, their customer service is outstanding. Every time I order, they send me like these little samples that I wasn't expecting. Like here, this is like I think a quarter of an ounce of shave soap. This is the Mountain Man. I got a vanilla bean espresso soap bar. It's about an ounce. This is a pretty good sized chunk of soap here. I love the smell. I got also on a different order sample of Sharp Dress Man. It comes in this nice little disposable or one-time use kind of aluminum package. It's really nice, convenient. So they give you kind of like a look at some of their other products. I just think that was a really nice touch. And also they sign your invoice, your receipt. So whenever you get your stuff in the mail, and you take a look at it, there's a little hand sign note saying thank you. So that's really nice. Those little personal touches goes a long way with customers, and you know that Stirling knows what they're doing. So that's about it, guys. So who'd I recommend to get this shave soap? Definitely if you really like citrus, and I think if you're more of a casual citrus kind of person, you might want to, I don't know, you might want to get the sample. I think you guys should get the sample anyways, because this seems to be a very divisive kind of soap. Like I said before, you either love it or you hate it. Also, I would say that this is, it smells closer to lemon, like a really, really strong lemon than anything. Again, I don't really have a frame of reference because I don't know what citronella smells like. But it is a strong smelling soap. So if you're on the fence, definitely check out their sample puck sizes. And it's a rather large puck. I've already used this a couple times and there's tons of it left. And and again, while you're at it, if you guys are ordering any of their samples, or just need containers for like soaps that you have already sitting around at home that are just like Ziploc bags, or you lather in your hand, sometimes that can be really inconvenient. So I suggest you get these containers that they have at Stirling. These are the 4-ounce sizes, I believe. It's the smallest size tin that they have there. They're under $2, I think. It's like I think that they're $1.75, and again, they're perfect for their sample pucks, but a much larger puck will definitely fit in there. You can probably fit at least a 4-ounce puck in here. I don't see that being a problem at all. You just gotta grate it down, or I think some people melt their shave soaps in the oven. Super convenient. I'm sure you guys can probably find these tins elsewhere. The only other place I've seen these is at the Container Store, and they're a little bit cheaper. So I think that if you just go ahead with Stirling, just order these sample tins, it'll be much easier and convenient. You know for sure it's gonna fit in there instead of playing the guessing game. So yeah, that was my shave using Stirling's Electric Sheep. I hope this helped you guys out a little bit. If you have any questions about this soap or just anything in general, feel free to hit me up, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks, guys.